As some people might have spotted by now, I am back in Bangkok and I've just approaching 2.5 years living in Thailand now, and I have been to a lot of gyms. I've been getting around, not the same way that I used to get around, but you know, every time I've been to Thailand in the past, or every time I've traveled anywhere, I've always looked up gyms. And I think in Thailand, because of the sabai nature of things, you can all into a gym, cash in hand, no contracts, no messing around, you're good to go. So in that respect, it's very easy and free. If you've only got one option in your local area, then obviously it doesn't really matter. But if you are a free spirit, then you're gonna want to shop around a little bit. So I thought I'd make these videos just to sort of help with that process. I've certainly not been to every gym in Bangkok, but I've been to a lot of them in the Sukhumvit area, which is where a lot of the expat community is. So if you're thinking of places to base yourself, maybe this will help. So we're going to start with a bit of a, let's call it a Western style gym, and that's going to be Jett's Fitness. Now these are dotted all over Thailand. There's a lot in Bangkok. And as with most franchise gyms, the quality, facilities, quantity of goods varies. So you'll go into some, it'll be a bigger facility. Obviously they'll have more stuff. Some of them will be smaller. So in this series, the first thing I'm going to look at is stuff. Jett's Fitness is a franchise. As you go to each different gym, there's a color scheme, style of equipment, everything's presented similar. They want you to have that same experience. As I said in the intro, gym size does vary. For example, I was staying in On Nut area when I first moved to Bangkok, and there was a Jett's Fitness there, which was okay. I usually train in the mornings, so I'm not there at peak time, but there's a couple of times I did go in the evening where it became very apparent it was a very small gym. Shop around, shop around, shop around. We want to join this franchise. Definitely have a look at your local before you make a commitment. Another thing about these gyms is some of them have sort of special facilities. So when I was in Phuket, that had a deadlift mat, a deadlift station. Some of them have like rooftop facilities where you can do sort of deadlifts or monkey bars. Obviously you can do your calisthenic movements. Again, different options, really just depends where you base yourself. There's one in the area worth checking out. My major issue with the stuff is that the dumbbells are maxing out at 35 kilos. You're looking at progressive overload, and if you're wanting to really push yourself and get stronger, that became a problem for me when using random machines and random ways to sort of overload, which I don't think was the most optimal. Generally, it's all very nice, good equipment, good range of equipment, but just some limitations compared to other gyms. Section number 2. Ambiance. This is going to be the atmosphere of the gym, the people that it attracts, how spaced out it is, which I think is something that gyms sometimes overlook. Let's talk about Jett's. The crowd that it attracts is quite universal. It's kind of similar to gyms back home where you get a sort of older crowd in the morning, and then as the day goes on, obviously it changes. Another thing is that it's very, very clean, which is something that I like in a gym. I know some people like dirty old school gyms. I like a nice clean gym. I like something that's well maintained, let's say. In that respect, it feels fresh, you know, feels well taken care of. So obviously that's a personal preference. Number 3. Special attractions. This section, I'm not going to talk specifically about a special machine or anything, but something that makes this gym stand out. This one is a little bit of a double-edged sword because it's a franchise gym, which means you pay once, you get access to all of them. That's great. There is a downside to that. Let's get on to the downside aspect of it. Downside. The downside is this gym is very, very strict. This gym pushes rules more than most gyms, but I guess because it's a franchise, it's adhering to certain standards, particularly government rules during COVID. Also, one of their big selling points is no contract. Which technically is true, but when you're signing up for a direct debit and when they've got your details and when you have to give them a 30-day heads up when you want to quit, it is a contract. Here in Thailand, like I said at the beginning, oftentimes you can go in and cash over, get yourself a little temporary member card, end of the month, buy yourself a new one. That's what I like. If I could just pay cash in hand, then maybe I would join Jett's on a sort of rolling basis. But because there's this big sign-up process, because they want you details, just became a lot more hassle than it was worth. So in conclusion, overall, you may or may not know, but Rocky Balboa is my hero. Came up with a little rating system. What type of physique can you achieve? Be a Rocky 1, a Rocky 2, 3, or Ivan Drago level Rocky 4. Rocky 5 doesn't count. He's getting a bit older in Rocky Balboa. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Rocky 4 being the peak. Jett's fitness, I am going to say you can achieve a Rocky 3. It's a good rating. I'm not here to criticize, by the way. Some decent equipment, a little bit limited, maybe strength training, for example, or if you're a power lifter, certainly, Jett's might not be the place for you. The membership system is a little bit annoying. If you're looking for a casual gym membership, it's fine. If you're going to sign up for that contract, if you're going to lock yourself in, just be prepared. So I hope this has been useful. Jett's Fitness, good job. At pt.bobbyt on Instagram, pt.bobbyt on Facebook. Send me a message. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.